Welcome to officially our most bizarre graduation ceremony at Solomon in our 65-year history. This will be an 8th grade year in graduation that you will be able to tell your grandchildren about in 65 years. We are fortunate to have our health and to be here at Solomon today for this ceremony, as strange as it is. On a personal note, this 8th grade class is particularly close to my heart. I met them as an interim principal at the end of their 3rd grade year. I vividly recall sitting in Mr. Heller's office, now my office, observing him resolve a conflict with 2 of the students in this class. I know these students well now, and I know them both to be full of life, energy, and a spirit that will positively impact our world. At the time, though, I wondered what I was getting myself into. As many of you know, I'm also the parent of an 8th grader who is going through this class of 2020 madness along with the rest of you. I know that this has meant missed class trips, canceled field trips, a halted luncheon and trip to Bunny Hutch, scrapped algebra exit exams, abandoned civics fairs, and just simply missed opportunities to be with each other in the days and weeks leading up to graduation. Even missing a full chance to take advantage of 8th grade-itis. Both as a parent and as an educator, I deeply feel your anguish over these missed opportunities. It isn't fair, and it has been hard to accept. That said, this is an opportunity to look forward. Everyone in the whole world knows that Peter the Cougar says, persevere, be a good teammate, and be respectful. Has there ever been a year where perseverance was more vital? Has there ever been a year where more odds and obstacles have existed for you as 8th graders? It is easy for us to get down on all the missed opportunities, but perseverance is that trait which allows us to keep on keeping on, to keep grinding, to set aside obstacles as best we can, to keep moving towards the goals that we set for ourselves. It is what we do to overcome setbacks, adversity, and criticisms. From your days in Miss McReynolds' class in 108, our pre-K classroom, you have been taught not to give up when something is hard. From working with Miss Patak while using Naviance, or with your upper grade teachers on goal setting, you have been taught to take your big goals and break them into something small and achievable. And that success comes when you're able to string those small achievements together. As hard as this is, we believe that you have the skills to persevere through all of this. In spite of these obstacles, you will change the world for the better. Speaking of changing the world, allow me to suggest a new trait for Peter the Cougar: courage. E.E. Cummings said that it takes courage to grow up and become who you really are. We are at a point in our nation's history where courage is needed to help us move forward from what we are now to what we want to be. You growing up and becoming who you really are will go a long way in moving us forward as a nation. I've been blessed to see this group work together to advocate for the Golden Rule, to rally behind our veterans at our Veterans Remembrance Day ceremonies, to volunteer at Feed My Starving Children. I've seen the real you in action, and I am sure that the real you will make this nation a better place for my children and their children. To do so, though, will take courage on your part. Courage to listen and understand diverse perspectives. Courage not to judge when it's really easy to do so. Courage to demand that our leaders lead. Courage to hold our leaders accountable when they don't. Courage to say you need help. Courage to be kind when you don't want to. But I've seen the real you, and I am confident that you will be courageous when it counts. I've seen you at your best, and you are some of the best that we have to offer to the world. Go out and be courageous. And now we are ready to present diplomas to the class of 2020.